Straight ahead on WBKB, what's next for the Biden administration?
Plus, officials call for more fans at Tigers games and a message about smoking safety.
You are watching Thunder Bay News Network. WBKB News at 6 starts now.
This is WBKB News at 6. An in-depth look at news, weather, and sports. From hard-hitting news stories to local events, we're there with coverage you can count on. You're watching WBKB News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Tyler Cruz.
And I'm Sherry Stewart. The Biden administration had its first major victory when the American Rescue Plan became law last week.
And as the ink still dries on the stimulus checks, the president could now be eyeing another big piece of legislation. Biden and other Democrats are beginning to work with their Republican colleagues on what House Speaker Nancy Pelosi calls a big and bold transformational infrastructure package. Experts expect the White House to propose at least $2 trillion for infrastructure alone, and the total price on Biden's next fiscal package could be higher if the administration looks to tackle other issues.
A Michigan mayor is publicly expressing his concerns over COVID-19 vaccines. With state vaccination eligibility increasing, local, state, and health leaders are urging people to sign up. But Benton Harbor Mayor Marcus Muhammad is getting attention for urging his city to be suspicious of the vaccine. The mayor took to social media with his concerns. Some community leaders in Benton Harbor disagree with the mayor's comments and are asking for Muhammad to be part of the solution and not the problem.
I would ask him, if not the vaccine, then what? Because I don't believe that we can afford to lose any more people that could have been really saved.
Berrien County Health Department staff say they are disappointed at Muhammad's comments, but continue to promote that all the vaccines have proved to be extremely effective in reducing severity of COVID illnesses. Are you planning on catching a Tigers game this year?
State Republicans gathered in front of Comerica Park today trying to urge the governor into action. The stadium is expected to admit 1,000 fans, or 2.4% capacity, on opening day April 1st, based on Governor Whitmer and the Health Department's COVID-19 restrictions. A group of Republican lawmakers gathered in front of the Tigers' home field, urging Whitmer to ease restrictions and increase stadium capacity. In comparison, Ohio is allowing 30% capacity at Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Indians games.
And we're calling on Governor Whitmer to do the right thing and increase capacity at opening day, and of course, to safely reopen the state and allow our small business owners and entrepreneurs to return to a sense of normalcy.
The team released a statement saying they hope to announce more details on opening day soon and that they have been working closely with MDHHS on a safe return to the ballpark. Tigers will host the Cleveland Indians in Detroit for opening day on April 1st.
The Alpena Fire Department has noticed a worrying trend following a fire on Sunday. Risk Reduction Officer Andy Marceau says improperly disposed cigarettes caused a structure fire on Long Rapids Road on Sunday. This was the city's 6th smoking-related fire in the past 13 months. Marceau says the trend worries him.
We've had one fatality and 6 fires because of this. We don't need to lose anybody else.
Marceau says smoking is one of the top 3 causes of fatal fires. He advises that smokers do so outdoors and away from their homes. Additionally, smokers should dispose their butts in metal cans filled with water or sand. Doing so ensures the butt is completely extinguished and safe to throw away.
Well, help is here for Michigan residents and renters.
The Michigan State Housing Development Authority launches a COVID emergency rental assistance program. The $622 million helps tenants facing pandemic-related hardships get current on rent, utilities, and avoid eviction. The program replaces the popular eviction diversion program launched in July of 2020, which helped approximately 16,000 households. Housing Solutions Officer Kelly Rose says the replacement program expects to serve around 50,000 households in Michigan. Rose says they're currently focusing on specific cases.
We will be focusing really primarily on eviction cases for the next couple weeks. with the CDC moratorium, that could be ending at the end of this month.
Kelly says an online application portal will be available beginning in April. For those needing assistance, you can check your service area listed in the link on our website. Over 62,000 Michiganders are on the path to a brighter future.
The State Department of Labor says enough Michiganders have applied for a tuition-free community college to nearly fill Ford Field. Michigan Reconnect launched February 2nd. The program makes it easier and more affordable for residents 25 or older without a college degree to earn a tuition-free associate degree or skills certificate at their in-district community college or private training school. Alpena Community College is among the community colleges participating in the program.
That's very nice.
Yes.
As COVID-19 cases continue to increase in the area, District Health Department number 4 introduces new software to help with COVID-19 investigations. The Patient Education Genius system issues a text message and/or email to people testing positive for COVID-19. A link is then sent for you to fill out a survey. According to Community Health Director Devin Spivey, unless you fall into a high-risk category based on age or type of employment, you will receive a text or email with the link. DHD4 asks all residents receiving the message to fill out the online survey.
And an update on the huge lottery jackpot mystery from downstate. The winners have finally claimed their ticket. We're learning some information about the new millionaires. The winners waited 7 weeks after the numbers were announced in January to present the ticket in person. The 3-member family from Oakland County have elected an attorney to accept winnings on their behalf. They took the lump sum payout, which totals to $557 million.
Out and about and saw that the jackpot was up to $1 billion, and it clicked to them, oh gosh, we haven't gotten our tickets yet. So they stopped at the Kroger to get the tickets. It sounds like they may not even necessarily shop there regularly.
Now, this is the 3rd largest jackpot in U.S. history and the biggest jackpot in Michigan. $33 million in state taxes and $186 million in federal taxes were taken out. The attorney for the family says the family now has the official payout and already have plans for their winnings. Well, God, I don't know what I'd do with that.
I don't know. You're not related to them by...
No.
Unfortunately, well, there is more news ahead for you here on WBKB. Coming up, a local hospital is recognized for their efforts.
For tomorrow morning, temperatures close to 30 degrees. By the afternoon, we'll be heading up to highs near 40 degrees. There are warmer temperatures and brighter skies in the extended forecast. I'll have more on that coming up later in the program.
Warmer temperatures, brighter skies, that's optimism to me.
That's good news.
And some positive news out of one local hospital. Mid-Michigan Health Center in Alpena was the recipient of multiple accolades this month. The Alpena Hospital was recognized as a 2021 Top 100 Rural and Community Hospital by the Chartist Center for Rural Health. The medical center was also one of 4 hospitals in Michigan to receive the Improvement Award by the Economic Alliance for Michigan. Mid-Michigan says the recognition is a reflection of the hard work and dedication given each and every day for their patients and the community. How nice. Very congratulations to them.
In other health news, a new study looks at how kids can overcome their dental fears and why living alone may be harmful to your health. Naomi Ruckham has a look at some of the day's top health stories.
Men who experience exhaustion at home or work may be at greater risk of suffering a heart attack. Researchers in Europe found the risk was even higher for those who were never married, divorced, or widowed due to lack of social support. A new study in the Canadian Medical Association Journal finds older men have a 60% greater risk of death than women. Researchers examined participants in 28 countries and believe smoking and heart disease contributed to these mortality rates. And a team of dentists and researchers in England are examining whether cognitive behavioral therapy rather than anesthesia could help children with dental anxiety. Kids with poor oral health may end up with dental infections and tooth decay. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Naomi Ruckham, CBS News, New York.
Coming up on WBKB News, Ellie Morrison is next with your 7-day forecast, plus the photo of the day. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Angie, for sending us this photo. If you have a photo such as nature shots, pics with friends, or interesting sights you see that you would like to send us, email it along with a short description to news@wbkb11.com.
Well, in a couple months, I'll be spending my weekends floating in the lake like that dove or swan. Well, sports is coming up next. We got March Madness top plays. Jake Vanderbrook is in with a preview. Jake, what's going on?
Hey, Tyler, Sherry, Elliot, and to all you viewers, hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. Next in sports, we have your top plays of the week. You don't want to miss those. Plus, what are Tom Izzo's thoughts on his team, Michigan State, playing in the first four? You'll hear from him when WBKB News at 6 returns.
Welcome back. A new virtual event offers audiences a new take on Shakespeare, and two Americans get swept up in a whirlwind romance abroad in the upcoming rom-com Monday. Chris Martinez has those stories and more in today's Eye on Entertainment.
An online event inspired by Shakespeare is transporting audiences to a virtual midsummer forest. Dream is a 50-minute live stream show where cast members play digital sprites who guide viewers on an online journey. The show is allowing the Royal Shakespeare Company to reach audiences despite COVID-19 lockdowns.
We've taken characters from the play, we've taken some of the language from the play, and we've created a new story. I think in the spirit that a radical playwright would approve of.
Dream runs through this Saturday. Tickets are free.
This is CBS.
CBS has released 3 original songs remixing the network's theme. The songs were composed by Grammy Award-winning producer Sid. The artwork and videos for each remix have Easter eggs representing hit CBS shows from past and present. The songs debuted during the Grammy Awards Sunday. And 2 Americans get swept up in an intense romance overseas in the upcoming romantic comedy Monday.
Hi, I'm Mickey.
Chloe.
The movie follows 2 self-destructive tourists spending their summer vacations in Greece. As their time abroad comes to a close, they must decide if one weekend's passion can stand the reality of their regular lives. Sebastian Stan and Denise Gal star. Monday will arrive in theaters and on demand April 16th. That's your Eye on Entertainment. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
That's all we have for you this evening.
You can read more about our broadcast stories and get the scoop on other news items online.
Just visit WBKB11.com for sports, weather, and news updates anytime, day or night.
And check us out on our Facebook page and Twitter handle at WBKB11.
Be sure to catch us back here tonight at 11 with Stephanie Manici. Have a great evening.